Hello, students of class 11. Today we'll talk about the difference between desire and demand. Desire and demand may be of same meaning to the common people. Common people may assume these two are same. But students of economics must know the difference between desire and demand. Literal meaning of desire is willingness to have the commodity. So if you are willing to have a commodity, is there any guarantee that you will have the commodity? Certainly not. We are not in a position to fulfill all our demands. Whenever we are willing to have a commodity and we are getting it, it is not like that. It is not happening. If you have a desire, if you are willing to have a commodity, to fulfill that desire, you must have sufficient money in your pocket, otherwise your desire will not be fulfilled. So it is evident that desire and demand is not same. Desire is only willingness to have the commodity, but demand is fulfillment of that desire. For the fulfillment of a desire, to create one effective demand, when one desire is fulfilled, we say it is effective demand. And in economics, we deal with effective demand, concept of effective demand. So, the essential conditions to create effective demand are number one is willingness. Willingness to have the commodity. Now, for the fulfillment of this desire, second condition is you must be able to pay for the commodity. So, the second condition is ability to pay for the commodity. But it has been observed that one man is willing to have the commodity and he has ability to pay for the commodity. He is willing and he has money in hand to pay for it. In spite of that, the demand has not been fulfilled. Certainly, there are some other conditions which is not being fulfilled, and accordingly, the demand is not becoming an effective demand. What is that condition? Always keep in mind, money in our hand is limited, not unlimited. As because money in hand is limited, we are always having a preference list, which commodities are to be purchased first. You have money in your pocket, and if you spend it for any commodity, then you will be deprived of the more important commodity which is in your preference list. So if you have the ability to pay for the commodity, that doesn't ensure that you will pay for the commodity, because you will think whether this commodity is in my preference list or not. So you may have the ability to pay for the commodity. At the same time, you must be willing to spend for the commodity. This willingness is also required. So the third essential condition is willingness to pay for the commodity. So three conditions been mentioned here. Willingness to have the commodity, ability to pay for the commodity, and willingness to pay for the commodity. And it has been observed that one consumer is willing, he has the desire, he has ability to pay, and he is willing to spend for that particular commodity also. In spite of that, the desire is not being converted into a demand. Desire is not fulfilled. Why? This may happen when the commodity is not available in the market. You are willing, you have ability to pay, you are willing to pay, but the commodity is not available. How will you fulfill your desire? So the fourth essential condition for the fulfillment of desire is availability of the commodity. Number 4. Availability of the commodity. So these are the 4 essential conditions for creation of effective demand or to convert one desire into a demand. Condition number 1, willingness to have the commodity, desire, ability to pay for the commodity, purchasing capacity, willingness to pay for the commodity, and number 4, availability of the commodity. If these conditions are fulfilled, we can say one desire will be converted into a demand. So desire and demand is not same. Desire is the origin of a demand. For the creation of a desire, at first you need a desire. If you have no desire, no question of creation of any demand. So if desire is the willingness to have a commodity, demand is the fulfillment of that desire. Now if you are asked the definition of demand, to define demand, we will assume we are creating demand for those commodities only which are available in the market. And also will assume if I am having sufficient money in my pocket, I will also pay for the commodity which I like to purchase. If we assume these two, then only basis of these two conditions we can define demand. The term demand refers to willingness to have a commodity backed by ability to pay at a particular price at a particular time. This is definition of demand. So what we have learned today, desire and demand is not same. Desire means only willingness to have the commodity, and demand is fulfillment of that desire. So desire is the origin of a demand. All desires may not be converted into a demand, but all demand originates from a desire. So demand is the ultimate of a desire if these conditions are fulfilled. This much today. Thank you.